Yeah, looking forward to it. It's going to be another good day.
And the winner of this to play your mate Jamie Hughes.
Yes, it's going to be a toughie.
Crowd starting to build. Lovely venue for darts. It's one of the great homes of the sport. The lakeside here at Frimley Green. An interesting weekend here. Had Strictly on Friday night, followed by 3 days of darts.
Strictly darts.
Indeed, or darting dancing. So Roger has the darts. Came through as a qualifier from the Western European group. As ever, a slightly muted atmosphere before the pints start to flow.
Thing is, if we didn't start at this time, we'd still be going past midnight. So it's a dart fest and a feast for all the fans out there.
Young and old, enjoying the action as always. Young fella there only looked about 6 or 7 years old, and we saw a few grandmas and granddads around last night as well. Oh, that's a nice start. How about that?
Didn't take him long, did it?
Jackie, needless to say, he's cheering on the Belgian.
Which one?
Looks pretty wired for 12 o'clock, doesn't he?
As you said, John, Garrett is our defending champion. And he didn't come through that easy with a 10-9 win over De Graaf in the final and a 9-8 win over a player you like, Mark McGeaney.
Yeah, I thought he looked good yesterday.
And then Wesley Arms in the quarters, 8-5, so he certainly did it the tough way.
Was it against Scott Waits in the Lakeside where he had an epic match, I seem to remember.
Yeah, he's been involved in a few of the past few years. He's really developing into quite a player. He played tremendous in the Grand Slam. After winning this last year, the winner of this gets an invite to the Grand Slam at darts at Wolverhampton, and he played quite a match in which he hit the second highest average in the history of that tournament, and considering the players involved in it and how long it's been running, it was quite a feat. 113.89.
Nice start from De Vos there, taking the opening leg against the throw.
Yeah, 13 darts, that one.
Not shabby. He's one of those players, you watch him throw and he has got so much talent. He's got 5 ranking titles, but you kind of think, surely there have to be more in the offing.
Well, you see so many of these players with so many different titles, but they're so hard to win.
41.
These big opens with, you know, in excess of 1,000 entries, you've got to dodge a lot of bullets that day. Not quite sure about Roger's shirt. That shot made him look like he had a skirt on.
BDO ranked 49, Roger Janssen. Has 1 ranking title to his name.
Yeah, look at that shirt, John. What do you reckon?
It's full, isn't it?
43.
Flowing.
$140.
Yeah, he's got some good length in that shirt. Our sponsors' names and blazoned across the front of it.
137.
And good to read all your reaction on social media about what we were up to yesterday and will be for the next 2 days. Obviously going down well, and we appreciate your observations. Thank you.
58. Gert, you require 41.
41 for 2-0. Tops again, it's where he likes it. Small adjustment. Ooh.
1.
He thought that was it.
Roger, you require 60.
Break back, immediate opportunity for Roger.
Do with taking it, short format, first to 6. You don't need to let your man get away. This is a big dart. And he's blown
20.
it.
Gert, you require 40.
Somehow don't think he's going to let this opportunity go begging. Double 10, shake of the head. He missed that by a distance. Well, what have I said?
Cursed it.
Roger, you require 40.
Sorry, Gert, jinxed you there, mate. So, Roger, tops for 1-1. Good dart.
Short. And the second leg, Roger Janssen.
That was a bit of a gift, wasn't
Third
it?
leg, it's Roger to pro first.
Brian Dawson's dad we saw there in the audience. Great supporter. Used to play a bit himself back in the day. Great character.
Love a game of darts in Yorkshire. It's produced some incredible champions over the years. Dennis Priestley being one of them, obviously.
Scott Waits against Brian Dawson, an all Yorkshire clash to look forward to later on. That'll be a goodie.
It's going to be tasty. Great mates off the hockey.
Bragging rights in Yorkshire. Scott Waits with that 170 checkout and winning the match yesterday on a 155. It was a kind of a, by his standards, not one of his outstanding performances, but those two massive checkouts raised the roof.
Yeah.
Got my larynx a bit stretched as well.
He just, it was 180 or pretty much nothing. And then big finishes or couldn't hit a double. It was a strange old performance, but it was just more important in those games, first round, just to get over the line. He's the world champion, so there's a lot of expectations on his shoulders, so it's good to see him come through that match.
It was interesting to see who was looking impressive. I thought Wolfie started really well in his match. You know, he'd got the match won, hadn't he, pretty much after the first 3 or 4 legs, and then he took his foot off the gas, but he really did look as though he was throwing well.
Yeah, that Scott Mitchell, Ross Montgomery game was outstanding. Had everything, that.
Felt for Ross, throwing as well as he did, averaging 96.5.
If I'd have played anybody else yesterday, he would have won. And just one of those games that well, puts him in good stead for the remainder of the year.
Well, it certainly does, and you know, I was chatting to him last night, and he said he confessed that earlier in the year, when things weren't going well, he'd sort of thought, well, do I want to get out and start playing a bit more golf, and maybe don't worry too much about darts anymore. Maybe time to do something different. But throwing as well as that, it shows that he's, you know, still the Scottish captain, obviously, but he's got a lot to offer, and if he keeps on throwing like that, he's going to be in the prize money. Oh,
absolutely. I mean, that third leg, he left a double after 12 for 3 consecutive 13-dart legs, and he missed that. And that just seemed to put him off his stride for sort of 2 or 3 legs. And then he bounced back, and he went all the way. It was quite some match.
81.
Another leg can go against the throw here. First 2 did. Is it going to be this one as well? 76 required. Looking at 16 for tops now for 2-1, DeVos. And the champion goes ahead again.
That's better.
Gert DeVos. 4th leg, it's Gert to pro first. Game on.
Jamie Hughes, I don't doubt, will be having one eye on this somewhere, just having a little look at what's going on.
Yeah, he's out the back there having a practice and watching this one on the screen they have in the practice room.
The man from the Black Country awaiting the winner of this one, Gert DeVos and Roger Janssen, an all-Belgian tussle.
85.
DeVos, a big favourite to win this.
Has to be Scandinavian heritage with a name like that, though, John.
You'd have thought so, wouldn't you? Although he doesn't look like your average Viking.
94.
More co-stompy than Bjorn Borg, isn't he?
41.
Where is Co nowadays? Is he still playing?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's still very, very popular on the exhibition circuit, and he goes to the. I went to the Romanian Open
41
early this year, just with a few friends for a weekend, and he was out there playing, but did about as well as I did, to be honest.
He always played with a smile on his face, didn't he? Great guy.
Yeah, he had a semi-final up on that stage.
40.
Janssen just in danger of slipping further behind here. DeVos averaging about 86. Janssen's average of 71, though, tells its own story.
Yeah, that's second leg, though, with DeVos missing so many darts at a double. That was the end of a big average in this match.
That's more like it. That's what he can do.
First 180.
You require
Janssen.
152.
It's his debut in this competition, Roger Janssen.
96.
I've seen this yesterday, as you just said, John, from Scott Waits to win the match. Oh, that's 155 going 54 first. That's a new one on me.
Looking for treble 17 bull.
39.
Whatever floats your boat.
Strange. 56, 16 for tops. Again, his favourite double. And
Nothing
in it
strange
goes.
about that.
And the fourth player, fifth leg is Roger to throw
The DeVos fans, as you can see, are happy.
Well, when we go into the break at the end of this leg, one of these players will be happy.
99.
Oh, you never know with Janssen. The expression has not changed.
No, he's fairly poker-faced, isn't he?
140.
To coin a phrase from my matey in dark, he's got the demeanour of a Dickensian gravedigger. He's not a grinner, is he?
140. $79.
Well, not much between them in this leg before the interval. DeVos wins, goes 4-1 up. He'll feel as though he's pretty much got one toe in the next round.
50.
That's ordinary. A bit of a blocker there, having to switch downstairs. Oh, beautifully done.
134.
Quality stuff from DeVos.
He looks comfortable now. Boosted his average up to just over 90, which is
140.
sort of more or less where he'd want to be.
148.
As a minimum requirement is around 90.
Without his sticky moments on the doubles, it would have been
Oh.
higher as well.
96.
Yeah, much.
Roger, you require 72.
Well, he's poised and pressure on Janssen here for this. Good first dart, double 12. Well, that's got to be a good marker. Oh,
60.
wrong side of the wire, and that's
Well
going to
thrown.
cost
You
him.
require
Just took a bad
52.
deflection, you could hear it.
Could cost him. Tops now. He's looked really comfortable on
Game
here,
shot
and he's
to
got
the
it
fifth
again.
leg.
And goes into the break, going comfortably. The defending champion, a little bit of a shake of the head. Not quite sure why, because he is taking this at the moment with some comfort. An all-Belgian affair, and the champion, Gert de Vos, at the interval, leading 4-1. Gert de Vos, and he's his biggest supporter, is leading Roger Janssen by 4 legs to 1, and is looking well placed for a place in the second round against Jamie Hughes. Janssen has got to do a lot.
That was an interesting commercial break then. They're still just finishing off their practice starts.
Sixth leg, it's Roger to throw first. Game on.
No, it's I think you'll find it's Gert to throw first.
It's de Vos to throw first, that's a mistake. A rare little blip from Nick the ref.
Yeah, it doesn't have many.
Sort of bloke who'll beat himself up about that. He's got a smile on his face, but he's just saying sorry to Gert as he went and picked his darts out.
$140.
It's a nice start.
$100.
Dieter will be up later.
Seeded number 2 this year, although ranked by the BDO number
83.
1.
She's on game 5 playing Anne-Louise Peters, who had a decent run in the World Championships this year.
Just reminded me, seeing that chap with his hair tied back in a little pigtail. We've got to find that photograph of you, haven't we, somewhere? From 1920 or whenever it was.
60.
A good-looking lad, a good-looking young lad with a very, very dodgy haircut. I promise you, I kid you not. And hopefully
you wouldn't do that to me, John.
I would if I can. I would. There,
no,
there he is, up at the top. Look, there he is, straight out of the boy band.
That's not nice. I quit.
We all have a past. I've got a horrible one with a mullet somewhere.
Don't worry, I'll find that one.
80. Roger, you require 78.
78, he needs this one. Badly needs to break back just to get some pressure on De Vos. Oh dear, 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 dear.
Yep.
Needed the treble 19 for double 10.
Yeah, 56 left, so should be a 16. Try and...
Oh my goodness.
30. Gert, you require
not sure what that was all about.
That was kind of a bit of a
I think he miscounted.
Bit of a garden hose throw, wasn't it?
Game shot.
The tops, 5-1, only needs one more.
Yeah, it's thrown well. De Vos is
Roger to throw first.
playing within himself. Very comfortable, averaging near on 91.
Solid player, Gert.
Yeah, he is. He's last couple of years he's really come on well.
Yeah. Better, I would suggest, than his seeding would tell you. He's seeded 13.
97.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much travelling he does, to be honest, whether he goes to all of the events. Some choose to qualify via their own rankings, others choose to chase ranking points all over the world, and it's quite a diary.
Well, it's certainly not beyond the bounds of imagination to see Gert De Vos successfully defending his title here. He's a good player.
Well, this is quite a solid performance. It's a steady enough average. Anything over 90 is deemed very reasonable.
He's not been under a lot of pressure either, has he? You sort of get the feeling that there's another gear to go to should he need it.
What you do find is in a game like this, if your opponent is missing doubles, the legs are going longer with throw than they should be. If he was playing somebody averaging around 95, 96, his average would lift because you wouldn't have all them wasted darts. So when you get two guys at the top of the game, that's when you see the big numbers. You're not getting any long legs.
No. Well, Janssen's in a position where he can surely claim a leg and just keep this match going here. He's got 6 darts from here. 101 required. Looking at the top of the board.
Which way is he going to go?
Well, you don't like to second guess after what we saw last time in.
49.
Random 8 thrown in.
Well, the treble 18 first dart at 155 is still fascinating me.
41. Roger, you require 52.
So 52.
It's either that or seeing that old picture of myself again.
Well, he's got a 27, which isn't helping.
25 left, so another 9.
For double 8.
36.
Well, 137 now for the match.
There's a typical example of just what I was touching on. There's 18 darts thrown now, and really this leg should be over.
57.
All that does again is pull the De Vos average down.
16.
Although averages don't win games, doubles do.
And this is for 5-2, and he's got it.
Shot and the 7th leg.
Still no smile, but
not a lot to smile about.
claws one
He's
back.
averaging 80.
DeVos on the throw, just looking to close the match out. Nice start.
140.
Solid 140, his fourth 140 plus throw to add to a one maximum that he's had.
10-ton pluses.
100.
Take out the couple of scrappy legs. It's been a very solid performance from DeVos. I think the better player he plays, I think the more he'll lift his game.
Well, he'll have to be on his game to beat Jamie. Jamie Hughes is a very solid player himself.
60.
And he'll, despite a little bit of a lack of darts of late, he'll fancy his chances.
Yeah, I thought, considering, like I say, he's had a couple of weeks away.
140.
Well, that's 3 140s. 9 darts, he's on 81. Possibly 11 darter. And that would be a stylish way to win a match.
125.
Kind of sends out a little bit of a message.
Absolutely.
81 then, let's see if he can do it. Well,
41.
that was not one of his best visits, but he leaves himself on tops, and of course he's got loads of time to Janssen way back. No checkout.
140.
Keeps DeVos on his toes. 76 required. Knows now that he probably needs this one for the win. 10s. Ooh.
Just on the wire.
Just the wrong side. Touched the wire. Sounded like a bit like Sid.
Roger, you
Waddell when he
require
said that.
76.
Wire. 76 then for 5-3 to nick one against the throw. 16 for tops. Oh, he's hit double 16 now.
60.
Well, if he does win this, and he does play Jamie Hughes, they've only played 3 previous times, and Jamie leads that 2-1 against DeVos.
Double 5 he needs.
5.
Well, didn't want it.
Roger, you require 16.
Surely he's not going to make some sort of extraordinary comeback here, is he?
More chance of me doing that, mate, I think.
Double 8 then for Janssen. Good dart, 5-3, that's another one back. Another one against the throw.
Ninth leg, it's Roger
It now becomes a little bit twitchy for DeVos, because a hold and a break, and we're going into the last leg, which Janssen will have the throw in.
137
to bed right here, right now.
And the fact that he's just nicking those legs, he's just starting to find a little bit more confidence at long last.
I think DeVos, when he's had 3 darts at a double, that's where he's had the nightmare. And the combination shots, the sort of 2 and 3 dart finishes, he's took them out as clean as a whistle.
5 out of 17 overall. It's not really the sort of rate that he'd be hoping for. When players really on their game, they're looking to be up closer to 50%.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
60.
And you combine that with a few 140s and a few 180s, and you've got a 10+ average. This is better.
More what you want. Happy days. Maximum number 2 for Gert DeVos. Good time to do it. He's on the Keith Della checkout.
Yep, way back in 1983 on this very stage.
100.
Sorry to those youngsters watching. Keith Della, mate of ours, won the world title back in 1983 and won it by checking out 138 against Eric Bristow.
74.
He got the ump after that, Eric, because he won it 3 years on the trot.
104 for Janssen. Treble 18 would leave double 16. He's got it, double 16. Oh, unlucky.
88.
And a smile.
Yeah, it's the first one.
rueful, I think is the word.
Love a treble here. To get to him. He's only going to get one dart at tops.
Tops it is for the match.
44.
Flip the wire again.
Roger, you require 16.
Double 8. Roger needs this to keep the match alive once more. He's done it. 5-4 from 5-1 to 5-4.
Roger Janssen. 10th leg is Gert to pro first. Game on.
De Vos had serious opportunities to win, couldn't fall across the line, and is being punished.
Roger the dodger, dodging a few bullets here. De Vos should be home-and-nosed and out the back, doing a bit of media work
60.
and then enjoying an afternoon watching the darts.
Well, the stomach be churning a little bit at this stage. Well, he's starting to get the collie wobbles.
Yeah, he'll be feeling it.
100.
Not happy.
No, not at all.
59.
Well, that takes the pressure off. He's got a bit of a buffer now. And after this, ton plus, he'd be a long way clear.
81 plus these. Needs a treble, though.
Ton plus it ain't.
41.
30, was it 41?
Yeah. Back in the leg.
100.
Love another 180 at this moment, De Vos.
Goes to the decider. Janssen has the darts.
140.
Well, 114, a decent second best, leaving him Shanghai to clinch it. 120. Treble, single, double.
Every shot has pressure on it because of previous. Oh, he's going to have 6 darts at this 120.
120.
Surely, surely. There's one of them. Oh, he's missed the fat 20.
His brain's like
80.
scrambled eggs.
Oh, well, 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 well. 201. Just needs a big hit. Try and put the pressure on that 40, and he's not finding the treble.
Well, previously,
41.
this is where De Vos has had the problem with 3 clear darts in his hand.
40.
Well, he may well have another 6 from here. Tops for the match. There it is.
Shot.
Made heavy weather of it in the end. 5-1 up. Janssen making a little bit of a comeback. Gert De Vos threw very well in parts, but then one way or another just got a wee bit distracted, I don't know, but he let his fellow countryman come back at him. Ultimately, though, manages to get across the line. He's defending the title he won last year and through to the second round now. Gert De Vos to play Jamie Hughes, and he won this one by 6 legs to 4.